Hey everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Melissa and I'm so glad that you stopped by. Today is a busy day. I have therapy. Christian has his senior yearbook photo. Not his actual senior pictures, but the picture that goes into the yearbook. He's got that this morning, and then both kids have locker reveal, which they go to the school, they're given their lockers, they see who they're by, and they get to like put all of their supplies in their lockers and like get everything set up or whatever so that they don't have to do it on the first day of school. And then they also get their class schedule, I think. We hope. Because we still haven't gotten it yet, which means we haven't been able to set up our as if like I'm going to school, their binders. And so we're waiting on that. So that stuff they're not taking with them today, but everything else they are. And then let's see, after that, Chloe's going to Dairy Queen with her class. Christian is going, I don't know what he's doing afterwards. And then possibly after that, they are going to help one of my friends, their teachers, with some volunteer stuff as she prepares for next week because they start next Wednesday. So you are actually going to be seeing this video that I'm filming today, a week from today, if that makes sense. So today is August the 8th. And I decided to choose today as our day in the life to film, but then my Sunday reset will post in, 4 days? I think it's 4 days. So this is actually going to be filmed first, but you're going to see it last, if that makes any sense at all. Trying to get it all done, trying to show all the content, and I hope you enjoy it. So today I have a lot of things that I actually have to do. I just rattled off my kids' schedule for you in case you had any, desire to know. Sorry about that. But for me, I have a lot of things that I want to get done as well in the middle of all of that. So Christian's birthday party is the weekend that school starts back up. He's an end of July baby. It's just easier for us to do his birthdays like after school has already come back into force because everybody's done traveling and we don't have to worry as much with people going away on the weekend and that type of thing. So we are going to be doing his birthday party that weekend, and Gathered starts back up here in 3 weeks, I think it is. So I have some things downstairs that I really need to get done to kind of get the house set up and ready for that. Because of my situation, I wasn't able to really put together the pool and the outside stuff right before summer, and so it's just kind of been what it is. And since we are going to be hosting a lot more with Gathered, like I said, the birthday party, plus Chloe has a birthday party coming up where her friends are gonna be out in the back doing a bonfire and the whole thing. We're gonna have a lot of people over here starting here in a couple of weeks. And so I need to do some different projects out there. I need to spray paint some things, get some tables refreshed, that type of deal. So we've got that going today. I gathered last season, or whatever you want to call it, because we followed the school calendar for Gathered. Some kids got really excited about being here and put a hole in the wall. So I need to get that fixed up today and patched so that that can be drying and we can get that all painted. And then I've got some rugs to take downstairs that I found at Ross, because you'll see when I go down there, but in the hallway, it's just always felt very much like a gym hallway to me, like you're at like an athletic gym with the hall and like the black mats on the floor and whatever, and I was just a little bit done with it. And so I found a really great deal on some rugs at Ross. You guys know that I love going there for rugs. And so we're gonna swap those out and see if we can't make it look a little bit more homey down there. And then I know there's other things on my list. I don't have my list here with me. It's actually in my office and I'm gonna be lazy and not go get it. But if you wanna follow along with me and hang out and get all of the things done, I would absolutely love that. And I am going to go ahead and start marking off these boxes so that I can be prepared for a new school year, a year of hosting. All right, so we are getting stuff done around here. Christian is getting ready to go and get his last school picture for the yearbook. So all the seniors have specific times today, and the boys all have to wear shirt, tie, and jacket. So the waist isn't going to be seen, which is why he's not wearing dress pants. But no, oh, they didn't say you were. But his appointment's at 10:10, so he is just about ready to go. And then I'm gonna keep doing stuff here. I've got physical therapy at noon, and then the kids have their locker reveal, which they go and get their locker numbers and put all of their stuff in their locker. They have that at 1 o'clock. And what else?
Dairy Queen.
Chloe's going to Dairy Queen with her class. I don't know what Christian's gonna do. You're coming home.
You have senior sunrise the first day of school.
Christian's like, I don't need people for another few days. So anyway, that is what we're doing around here, but he is just about ready to go. Looking all handsome and grown. Blech. I don't like it one bit, friends.
Don't you button
Yeah, it looks great.
Don't you button the top one?
You'll button the top one.
Yeah, because
So,
Should I really tuck all this stuff in after I do all this?
no, it's fine.
Because then it's untucked.
It's all right. Just tuck it back in.
Just see senior sunrise first day of school at 6.
All right,
and then
looks
after
good.
breakfast-
6?
And then after you have breakfast at McDonald's.
What?
I saw it on your classes thing.
That's for the
Seniors.
first day of school.
Well, no, not messages. No, on Instagram.
Chloe's sharing Christian's schedule with him. All right,
Just
let's
people
get
who
a
post
let's
it.
get a look. Very nice. Very handsome. This is what I was talking about. So I've had these black mats down here since we moved in, and I just don't love them. Number one, they're too far out from each other, I think. And I don't know, it just doesn't give a homey vibe. It gives a very much like I'm in some kind of like sports complex or something. And so I found some rugs, like I said, at Ross. So I'm going to pull these up, put those rugs down. I also needed something that was going to be able to like have a lot of traffic, because like I said before, we get a lot of traffic through here with kids and stuff like that. So it had to be functional and realistic, but yet I wanted it to be aesthetic as well. So I'm going to pull these up, and then back here, these I need to paint. And I'll show you the tables that I've already done this morning. But I also need to deal with these. So they go outside along our patio around our pool, and I like the black, but I want to just kind of jazz it up a little bit. So these actually come out. I won't pull it all the way out, but this whole thing comes off. And so what I want to do is spray paint the bottom part that goes around the pot. I want to spray paint that gold so that it will just stand out a little bit more. And then I have 3 round bushes that are on my storefront if you're interested. I don't have the links to the pots. I've had those for quite a few years. I think I got them at Target like when we first moved here, or I don't know. But I don't have a link for that, but for the bushes that I will put in there, I do. But anyway, I want to paint them gold. That way it's just a little bit of contrast. It just kind of brings a little bit more to the party. And so I need to do that. I'll show you the tables that I already did, like I said, this morning here in just a second. But then also, here's the hole in the wall. And so I need to go ahead and get that dealt with. I ordered a kit from Walmart that came this morning, so I've got what I need to do to get that all taken care of so that it can be drying. And that will keep us occupied for quite a bit. I just want to get these things done. It's very cloudy today and not super duper hot. It's supposed to, that's bad lighting. I know you guys probably can't see me. It is really, really cloudy, and so I want to just kind of get some of the outdoor stuff done that I need to get done today so that I don't have to be out in the sweltering heat trying to accomplish it later. So let me really quick run you over to the tables that I did, and then I will put down the new rugs. I'm going to get everything mopped up and cleaned up before I lay them down, and then I will show you what they look like when they're finished. All right, these are the tables that I already did, and I don't know if you can see them that well. So I have this one, and then I've got this one. They were just a really dull gold, and I went ahead and spray painted the bottom a more metallic gold, and then I spray painted the top a really, really dark green, and then I went around the trim just like this, again with the spray paint, and just painted the trim around the tabletop gold as well. And I didn't really care if it wasn't like perfect around that, just because it kind of gives it a little worn look. But I love how they turned out. I know the lighting is not amazing here, so once we get them outside and where they belong, then you'll be able to see that a lot better. But I'm super happy with them, and I think that they will be a great updated addition to the back patio.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical. Never thought somebody could save me from another fall, from another scar. But I'm all healed up, standing steady. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause
This is so much better. I can't even tell you how excited this makes me right now. It's the little things, friends. It just looks more like a home to me. It feels more homey. It feels warmer. I love that it pretty much takes up the whole width of the hallway. Honestly, if I had one more, I may grab it if I see it, just to kind of line the whole thing here, but then I don't know. Maybe 2 is good. 3 might look a little bit overpowering. So the more that I look at this, I think 2 is actually perfect, but it just provides enough warmth and texture to this space to make it not look so sterile. And then down here is where I put this little guy. And let's pull him over just a tiny bit. That way he's kind of more in the walkway there. But I think that looks great too. I think it covers enough space to where it's not going to be in the way. And I think that it works out perfect. I wanted something a little bit darker right here just because this is kind of the first place that you hit if you're coming in from the gym or in from outside. And so just in an effort to kind of keep the dirt at a minimum, or the dirt marks, I should say, I thought that this would be a really great piece to have because of the color and the camouflage and all of that. And then over here, we've got our hole that is drying. It was extremely easy to put up, and so I just need to wait until that dries, and then we can paint over it, and that will be all done. But I would say that for this project, we can go ahead and mark this off because I think that everything turned out just perfect. And I'm really, really happy with the final look. All right, let's take these over here and I'll show you what they look like. So that is what I did, and I just like them so much better than the all black. I just feel like it kind of separates everything. And then I'm just going to put these in there, and that is what they look like now, which I just love so much more. So I'm going to put that one in, and then I've got one across the way over there that I need to put in, and then I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. And they have been placed in their designated spot. I think they look fantastic. I love the contrast. You guys know already that I love gold and black anyways, but I just think that this really kind of elevates everything and it just brings an extra pop. So that one is there, and then this one is over here. I want to spray this off, not spray it off, but blow it off. But even though the sun has now decided to come out, which is really unfortunate because it is hot, kind of changed my plans a little bit. Christian is bringing these out for me so that, thank you, so that I can put those in the middle of the chairs over here. But the sun keeps coming in and out, and we are now under a storm watch. So, this kind of changes my plans. This table right here is what I wanted to sand down and seal. I just want it natural. it's pretty much like weathered itself off at this point anyway, so it's gonna take me no time at all to do it. That's not the issue. The issue is now that we have this all happening and we're under a watch, they're calling for like lots of rain, possible hail, possible tornado tonight, all of that. So the last thing that I want to do is sand this down, seal it off, and then have it get wet. So I think I'm going to, sadly, have to table this. Haha, no pun intended. I just saw what I did there. But I can bring these over here. I also need to figure out why our leaves are not being sucked into the filter trap. That's weird. Always something, friends. Always something. Okay, let's move these over here. And then we can at least get the tables placed. Those are nice and dry because I actually painted those yesterday. So let's see how they look. Oh, that's so good. Love it. Love it. I think those turned out fantastic. Okay, so we've got one there. And then let's put this one in the middle here. That way each group of chairs has a table. Let's move this down a little bit so that it's not so cramped. Sorry if I'm making you sick. I walk fast. Sam's always like, seriously, where is the fire? I'm like, I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Okay. So there are the tables, and I think they look great. I love it. I love the green. That's kind of my thing for this year. I'm a little bit infatuated with that color of green. And I think that it just kind of adds just a little extra pop, which is always a good thing, right? Okay, so we've got the tables there. I will blow all of this off tomorrow. I'm not even gonna waste my time doing it today since it's supposed to storm. I mean, seriously, like, where are these trees gonna go when it storms? Where are all of these leaves gonna fall? Right here is where it's gonna come. So I'm going to just leave that and do that a different time. The other thing that I wanna do really quick before it gets nasty is switch out some of these lights. So we have quite a few light bulbs that are out in all of this like chain of light bulbs, and so I want to get those all swapped out and ready to go because we're going to need them on when everybody's out here, and just when we're out here. Like it's nice to have light. That's why we put them up. So I need to go up, turn them on, see which lights are out, and then just swap them out. Also, in other news, our patch thing here is all done drying, and so I'm going to sand this off, paint over it, and that will also be done. All right, so as you can see from up here, this is where I have to turn them on, so that's why we've migrated. I have quite a few out. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 on this strand right here, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on that strand, and 1 on that little strand over there. Thank goodness I don't have any on this one because I didn't want to have to get the big ladder out. So I'm going to switch all of those out and get that all ready to go. All right, mission accomplished. I know it's really hard for you to probably see this, but they have all been swapped out and they are all lit up, which is a great feeling to have that done. So this task is finished. All right, so I got that sanded. And now we're just going to paint over that and call it a day. All right, that is done, and I just need to wait for it to dry. I can see the outline of like the patch underneath, but it's smooth on the wall. So I think some of it has to do with just the fact that maybe the paint is different in each area, because part of it is like drywall slash drywall putty, if that makes any sense. So we'll see how it dries. I think it's gonna dry okay. I haven't had any trouble in the past when I've had to patch holes, so I think that we're good. And as it's drying, I don't see like the lines as much as I did when I first painted it. So I think we're good. I'm going to put all of this away, and then I'm not gonna come in here and clean up anything until this totally dries, because I've got the drywall dust there. I'm just gonna let the wall dry, and then I will come wipe everything down, get it all cleaned up, wipe up the floor, all of that. That's not gonna be till tomorrow, because I want this to 100% dry overnight. And I think that's it. This job is done. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found some inspiration that you could take into your homes, into your outdoor spaces. Even though we're moving into a new season, we're still outside. It just looks a little bit different. We aren't swimming and playing in water stuff. We are cozied up by the fire, drinking hot cocoa, apple cider, doing s'mores, all of that, but we're still outside. And so we still want our areas to be warm and welcoming and comforting to the people that we invite in. I also hope that you were able to get a little bit of inspiration as we still continue to move forward into back to school. Like I said before, you will be watching this video after my kids have already started school, but in an effort for me to get all of this content out for you in a timely fashion, we had to do the day in the life filming before the Sunday reset filming. So just know when you watch those that they're flipped. I would love to know who I hung out with today. So if you stuck it out with me, marked all of the boxes off, did all of the things, I would love to see you in the comments with the emoji of the day, which is paint. You can either write the word, you can find the little paint emoji, but I just feel like today has been a day of like DIY and getting things cleaned up and all of that. And so I think that the paint emoji is very fitting for what all we have accomplished. As always, the QR code is up above. Anything that I mention in this video or previous videos before that I have purchased from Amazon is always going to be in the storefront. Even things that I may not mention in a video, but feel like it might be something that you would be interested in, I will always put it in there regardless if I ever let you know. All right, friends, until next time, just remember, be intentional about what is important and necessary and eliminate all of the rest. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.